Hello there, how are you doing? Now in this video, we're going to start our journey to learn and understand object-oriented programming. Okay, so in order to learn frameworks, extremely powerful and extremely enjoyable frameworks like Laravel, or CodeIgniter, or most of the frameworks you name it, they're all based on MVC, Model View Controller pattern. Okay, so all of them all of those great frameworks, if you want to go ahead and start using them or even build your own framework, okay, either way you need to know object oriented programming. So the main focus of this video series that I'm creating is to give you a rock solid understanding of object oriented programming so that you will have absolutely great time learning Laravel. Okay, so Laravel is extremely powerful. It comes with routing system. It comes with the built-in authentication. It has so many helper methods. It is extremely easy to work with the database. No wonder it is one of the most popular web framework of the current time. But in order to fully understand and get the real power of Laravel in your hands, you have to have a solid understanding of object-oriented programming. Okay, so otherwise, even if you have a good understanding of PHP and if you don't know OOP, then you would be completely lost. Okay, and as a developer myself, and you also know that when we are building things as a developer, we like to know how it is working behind the scene, how it's working. You don't just want to blindly follow and get things done. You might build up a pretty good project, but if you haven't fully understand how you did it, you don't really feel that confidence, right? And you don't really enjoy that much too. But as soon as you understand, you absolutely love it. So that's the whole point. That's why we need to learn this OOP. All these topics we're going to cover, and there will be time when you will feel kind of tough time, but keep going. Okay, if it is too difficult to understand, just repeat, go back one section and then continue further. But no matter how difficult you find it, I recommend you go through all these lessons. You don't have to, even if you don't fully understand, that's fine, but at least go through them once. Because once you've gone through them at least once or twice and you got the basic understanding, you will be amazed how easy it is for you to learn and understand Laravel framework. Okay, so in this video series, we're going to cover, we begin with classes. So object-oriented programming is, it's all about classes, properties, and methods. Okay, so like I've said here, object-oriented programming is based on the concept of object. I'm sure you already know that, right? So in OOP, you will be mainly working with classes, properties, and methods. But there's more to it, such as all these. So we're going to cover all these. We begin with classes, we begin with properties and methods. Then there are things called magic methods. They are constructor, and there are quite a lot of them, but mainly the most used one is constructor, and we will cover a few more, such as toString. And then the visibility. When you're working with OOP, you will always be writing public, private, and protected. What is that about? You'll learn. Okay. Encapsulation. How do you encapsulate your code so that it is well maintainable from the developer's point of view, and it is easily accessible as well. Okay, static properties and methods. Why do we need them? What are they, and what's the point of using them? What's the benefit? Everything you'll learn here. You will understand about namespaces and the importance of it as well. And auto-loading classes. So in a bigger application, you will have hundreds of classes. So it will be a terrible idea to require each of them line by line by manually, right? So we're going to use auto-loading. That's another topic you're going to cover in this section. And inheritance. What is inheritance? How does a class can inherit from another class? Okay, so we're going to cover all that. Interface, very extremely powerful. So what is interface? Why do we need them, and what's the benefit? You'll learn that. Traits are like regular classes, but in a bit different. Okay, what about exceptions? Exception object. How do we throw the errors with exceptions? Okay, so all these topics will help you get a solid understanding of object-oriented programming, and you will have absolutely great time learning Laravel PHP framework. Okay, so all these topics we're going to cover in this section, so that by the end of this section you will be absolutely 100% ready to work with Laravel PHP framework. All right, I'll see you in the very next video where we're going to kick off this OOP journey with classes. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.